Today's verse of the day is found on the book of Romans, chapter 1st, verse 16, and it says, "For I am not ashamed for this good news about Christ. It is the power of God at work, saving everyone who believes, the Jew, Jew, first, and also the Gentile." So Romans chapter 1st, verse 16. You can go ahead and read it on your Bible. And I believe here in that power that God offered us for us as we believe in Him, so that we can be saved, so that we can accomplish the purpose that He has for our lives. And I'm going to read it one more time. "For I am not ashamed of this good news about Christ." Good news, not bad news, but good news, right? It is the power of God at work. His power is at work, saving everyone who believes. I'm gonna keep it till there. It made me like to stop. Okay, the power of God at work, right? Um, if we look around and we see all the blessings that we have, we can understand that that's the power of God. Starting with our bodies, being able to speak, being able to see, being able to smell, being able to hear, being able to move overall, right? That is the power of God to me. And then it says that whoever believes, to everyone that believes, that person, that human being can be saved, saving everyone who believes. And it says saving everyone who believes. It doesn't say saving the amount of people that believe, or if whatever person decides to believe. It is clearly telling us the truth, the belief, the hope. It is on the Bible. Anyways, as always, I have to start reading the Bible because, first of all, the Lord told me to do so. And I think that we have to start every day, and also in every project that we have, to show people how, actually, to remind people that in the Lord is the hope. It's not ourselves, it's not only our own flesh, but the Lord, because He created us and He gave us life, right? So today's title, the class of healthy lifestyle class that I do every Friday at noon since September last year. So we have gone a long way. The healthy lifestyle class. Health is not only exercising and that's it. It really encompasses, like, it covers a multitude not of sins, of like it says in the Bible, because of sin, because of the flesh, because of our emotions, is that we struggle so much with our physical body. Injuries that can be prevented, lack of mobility, pain, aches, because there is that emotion telling me you can eat that thing even though you shouldn't, because we want to feel that emotional, it feels good all the time. So that's why we have to go to the Bible. Yes, we can do this. So let's talk about today how to learn to believe in yourself. This class is about health, is about mobility. I do massage therapy, and I am also a personal trainer. Right now, I am in my massage therapy office, right? So we are combining self-care, the nervous system. As a massage therapist, I do help my clients to relax, and all it starts right there. Because if we have a higher stress, and we are trying to lower that body composition, to change, to transform our physical body, to improve it, to build up strength, to build up muscle mass, which is muscle, the organ, that muscle, that a system. It is the most important system of the body, because if we do not have strength, oh, and also, hello, well, I was gonna say, okay, we lose muscle mass a great amount every year, but everything changes in the body. I mean, our brains, they start aging, and we can feel it. Our memory starts like to fail. Oh, I forgot this, I forgot that. Okay? So for us to connect with ourselves and connect with our body overall, mind and body connection, we have to start believing to transform our body, to improve it. We have to believe that we can do it, right? And then putting on the action, making decisions, doing it. If not, there's no way that we'll see any transformation, right? So, as I said, let's talk about believing in yourself. So, I have two key points right here. Key point, common sense. What are your thoughts telling you? Telling me, telling you. Our thoughts. We can think of something exciting, right? That we shouldn't be doing. Once that thought comes to your head, to your memory, to your thinking, are you going to go ahead and do it even though you shouldn't be doing it? Right? We have to learn and train ourselves to stop it because we know the consequences. So if we connect with the thoughts that we're having, what are they telling you? What exactly are you thinking? We don't want to be scared of ourselves, our mind. And our mind, it is so powerful. Are so powerful. Our minds are so powerful. So the number two key point that I have that I will break up as I have the understanding of how the body, how that something inside us tries to control us all the time, right? So fear. Is it fear that is preventing you from hydrating? I mean, you shouldn't be scared to drink some water. And people say, yeah, I drink a bunch of water. Where I was telling my clients, you should write down the amount exact that you drink in a day. And from there, you'll find out, oh, I am drinking a lot, I am drinking enough, or I'm not drinking enough water. So I'm not hydrating my muscles. So I'm not hydrating my circulatory system. So I'm not hydrating my joints for good lubrication. Okay, so the physical body is not only one thing, but so many systems working at the same time. So many systems, the skeletal system, right? We have the muscular system again. Then we have the digestive system, the circulatory system, the cardiorespiratory, but we have to break those apart because one person can, like a doctor, they specify in one system only because all of the systems, about 11 or 12 systems, they really can take one doctor to only practice that specific system in the body. Okay? Then we have the hormonal system, hormones. Endocrine system is the name of it. Hello, Rosemary. Then we have the endocrine, well, I just said endocrine, but then we have those kidneys, renal. I need to review my systems again. But the point here is that we have to be aware that the body is not only one thing, but many things connecting to each other so that the body can work beautifully as it does. Nervous system, tell me about it. Guys, exercise help those all the systems of the body are helped through exercise, and exercise is so important. It's number one. And then you apply the nutrition. One thing goes with the other. And then as a massage therapist, I can tell you, you need to relax, you need to slow down, we have to sleep, we have to recover, we have to stretch to bring those joints back to the full range of motion. So if my thoughts are telling me, going back to the key point that I have today, what is my thinking? What is my thought, my body, my connection to my body is telling me? Okay, we do. Hello, Eric. We do have to make the decision not on feelings. And I know it's easy to say because I struggled As a mom, I have my own business for massage therapy. Like I said, this is my office right here, right? So I've gone through all of the motions. And one day I say, okay, I am a massage therapist and I'm a personal trainer. So I named myself Healthy Lifestyle Coach. And then I kept thinking on the feelings that we have, making decisions through the feelings. So in the past weeks, I've been quiet. I talk when I have to talk, right? I have my husband, so he might think that I'm mad with him, but I keep just thinking, because if you go and read the Bible, you'll find that we should sometimes just shut up. Because many times when we make a comment, or when we give that person that it's like, give me your advice. Our advices are not the best in the world many times, because you cannot give your friends, your mom, your dad, your family, your kids, the advice based on what you feel, what I feel, because at the end of the day, is that person feeling what they feel. I don't know what they're struggling with. Back pain, hip pain, knees issues, feet, plantar fasciitis, my legs. And a lot of people struggle with, well, they don't struggle because they don't know yet, but the physical body, me as a massage therapist, I have found clients saying, oh, I didn't know that hurts when I'm doing the massages. Oh my gosh, that hurt and I didn't know. Because the body is so incredible that it can protect itself. Not all the time the body, your body will tell you, hey, you have a problem there. But that's why we have to be a better listener on what we're feeling. Because to make the decision, it is our responsibility, right? We get up in the morning to say our blessings, but I tell my clients, you go to bed, you sleep for, I don't know, 6 7 hours straight. Well, that's amazing to sleep for 6 to 7 hours straight without waking up. Right? You're so tight. I mean, I keep having lower back pain in the morning. What do? I stretch when I get up. Simple stretches makes a big difference. But when you don't do it, when you don't listen to your body, what happens is things, they keep building up and building up and getting worse and getting worse, and then you have 5 years with the same problem, 10 years with that same problem, that you went to the doctor but there was not a solution to the problem, and then the disease, it just shows up. So let's dig deeper into the thinking, the thoughts that we have. Yes, I know you have it right here, right? But I know I should go ahead and just take a day for myself and just sleep, because I've been working for so many weeks. I'm telling you, my body is exhausted. But what do human beings do? They usually keep going and going and going and going. The only way that we can connect with our bodies is listening to our thoughts, listening to my back, listening to my, I don't know, glutes. We hold a lot of stress on the glutes, just to tell you a little secret. Right? My feet. Feet are so important. Okay? Stretching your lower body versus your upper body before going to bed is a miracle worker. But your partner will not do it for you. Your children will not come and do it for you. You have to make the responsibility. This channel is created for you. It's not even for me. This is not even my channel. Green tea. Why? Because I love tea. Oh, I hate when people say, oh, well, I shouldn't say I hate, but um, I'm not a tea person. Hi, Justin. Hello. I'm not a tea person, but did you know that drinking some peppermint tea after lunch, after a meal, can help your digestion, and drinking some chamomile tea a few hours before going to bed can help to calm the nervous system. This is serious. But if you say immediately, I'm not that, I'm not a tea person. Um, I'm not, what else do people say? I did not eat, one person said, I did not eat cucumbers anymore, but cucumbers can help you to, to hydrate your body. It's not about not being it's about trying flavors. It's about listening to your body, right? I know if you get sick, oh, some people say, I don't like sardines. I love sardines. They're high in protein. They're good. They're digestible, pretty easier to digest than the heavy meat. No, this stinks. Smells awful. But it's good for you. I don't care if it smells bad. Just put a mask on you and then eat it. I don't know. But about food and nutrition, because it is so important. And I know that I go from one thing to the other. But I'm still in the key point. Those are the thinking thoughts that we have, that the mind is so powerful. So the mind really tries to just keep you from achieving your goal, the purpose for your life, improving your life. Because I lowered my voice, but hopefully it didn't make a good big change. um yeah, the mind tries to control 24/7 all the time. So if we let it be, it will be so hard to accomplish a transformation for our bodies. I did a couple of live streams when I was exercising this week, and I said in one of them, just show up. I said this morning when I was doing my exercises, and the other said this week, do it even if you don't want to, even if you don't feel like it. And that is a combination of different things and different occasions. What is it? Okay, let's put it like this. There might be a day that you really have to stop and just sleep. Seriously, you don't want to work out, overdo it with your body. You don't want to burn out. So that day that you take it off, you recovered, you hydrated, you read a book, you slept for so many hours. You want to make sure that the next day you'll show up and do your exercises, because it is easy to say, I'll do it later. It is easy to say, I am going on vacation. I'll be back on routine when I come back. And then do you know what happens? It is so hard to come back because the body gets easily used to the good stuff. And the body, I don't know, the body, the mind, whatever it is, it asks for more and more and more. So we can easily get stuck into the not doing this stuff. Okay? And some people say, when I'm at work, I drink more water. When I'm home, I get dehydrated because I don't drink enough. But when you are at your house, you have more control of you. If you are at work, supposedly you are busier because you have to get it done, whatever tasks that you do at work. And you have to do more trips to the restroom. But at home, you can live in the restroom if you want to. So it is so fascinating. If we give it more thinking, more connect, if we connect more, like that mind and body connection, but especially with the mind, what is going on through my head, right? So once that you connect with it, you can start saying, okay, I understand, that's how I am. And I had live streams talking about breaking a trauma, breaking a habit, because we think, oh, I had a trauma, and it depends what type of trauma, right? Was I like abused when I was little? Was I my mom, my dad? Did I have a hard childhood? Did I have a car wreck? Did I have an injury that really put me into this trauma, and I just cannot let go because I lost a hand to say something? So once that you understand what's going on in your head, connect with yourself, you can say, I believe it now. I know what's going on with me. I want to accomplish that little something that will help me over the years, because don't forget, we are aging every day. And this is serious stuff. So if you connect with yourself, you can believe it. If you think on what you're thinking, you will be able to believe more in yourself. It is that simple. It is not rocket science. And understanding and remembering right here that I might be young right now. Oh, I'm 30 years. But before you know it, you'll be 40. Before you know it, you'll be 50, 60, and 70. And that's all you got, right? Because by 70, you lived it all. Okay? And then the key point number 2 is fear. If you are in fear, like for me, going to the ocean and just boom, dive in there, with water, that's I'm a little bit fearful. And just going in an airplane, those are my fears. Like, oh my gosh. But if I want to explore the world, I will have to make the sacrifice to go in the airplane. If I want to go to Central America, if I want to go to Europe, I will have to go in the airplane and make it happen, because you have to make it happen. So you have to go through that feeling, emotional, I'm scared, oh my gosh, get me out of here. But if you don't pass all of that, if you don't do that step, if you don't feel it, there's no way that you will see that transformation. It's not like some people say, a lot of people say, actually, you don't go to bed, get up the next day, and your life will be perfect and beautiful, and you lost all the weight during the night. You don't have to do anything else. You exercise and everything. That's not how life is about. But this is a reminder, because we all know that. But where is the problem? Why are so many people, me as a coach, healthy lifestyle coach, why are so many people struggling with pain in the body, right? And I include myself, but what do? I do listen to it. Today, I did my exercises. Yesterday, I did my exercises. Before yesterday, my exercises. Okay, so fear is not going to help you, but you want to find out. You want to find out, is it fear that is not, that is preventing me? No one is preventing me from making the decision to cook more. This is about health. I don't want you to think like, okay, I have to move from one house to the other. I have to get a divorce. I have to leave my house for 5 months. This is not the point of this class. This class is about health, because, again, I am a massage therapist and I am a personal trainer. So, body, connection with the body. I want your body to move better in every single aspect. Okay, my balance, for example, staying on one leg, putting my socks, standing, like, it is incredible, and I enjoy it so much, because probably not even my kids can do that. Well, they don't practice any sport, but it is what it is. Even a kid can have less mobility than an adult. But what happens there, if the young kid is not using those movements, abilities that the body have, that mobility, that strength, and I am being 38, I highly possibility I will be able to do what my little ones, as a young kid, will not be able to do. Did you get the idea? I'm sure you did. So follow up with that reason. Is it, again, you're thinking, being weak, mentally weak? It's okay. I just go to that restaurant, even though, some restaurants out there, they just have high carb meals. Protein is low, carb is high, versus protein is so high, fiber vegetables is so low. I go to a restaurant that is pretty much carbs. Yeah, a restaurant from Central America. It is pretty much carb and protein. They have a lot of seafoods, they have meat and all that. And I'm like, where is my fiber? Where are my vegetables? Why is it so hard? So that's why you have to make the decisions. That's why you have to connect with yourselves. What am I doing to help my body from 10 years from now? Okay, so if we make the right decision today, well, that is a good point. If we make the right decision today, it will make a huge difference for later on. Why we will not think about it? Especially, okay, I struggle with my health insurance. So what do I depend on if I get sick? And I know it's very controversy. Yeah, because you don't know what to eat and you have to go on a diet and this and that. It is just common sense. If we go to bed, get up around, I don't know, 6 or 7, some people can go till noon and not eat anything because they have to fast, and fasting has so many benefits. It will depend. What is the reason of the fasting? I mean, your body is starving to death. And then we'll eat a high carb meal, carbohydrates too high. Okay? So women shouldn't be eating so much carbohydrate. Men eat more. And then protein is low, and then the muscles are just, they just disappeared. Versus, and as well, you're not exercising. It is just making that common sense happen. So you start in the morning with some high protein meal. Then if you get hungry because maybe your calorie intake was low, you can snack it. But it is okay because actually the Lord gave us the digestive system for it to work, and it works that way because he created it that way, and that is supposed what it has to do. Now, when we overdo it, when we put way too much food, when we put way too much stress in any of the systems, our posture, just looking on the phone forward, that gives back pain, and then you don't want back pain, but you're not doing anything to prevent the pain. So it's just common sense. Okay? So I want to talk more about this thinking, the thoughts. Because when we think emotionally, oh, that is so hard. I cannot do a push up. When you start doing an exercise routine, and I have to mention as well, I am doing these classes until next month. The end of the next month, last Friday, will be the last class, okay? And I decided to do it this way, where I will send people to listen to the class in the future because my live streams are saved right here. And I started doing it this way, healthy lifestyle class. It was because if I fill up my YouTube with, I'm telling you, exercise routines, self-care and all that, but why are people struggling to exercise if there are so many personal trainers out there, physical therapists telling them you have to do your exercises, you have to do your exercises, you have to do the exercises? But I think that is kind of superficial because we have to talk more about the feelings, the emotional, the trauma, the bad habits that people have, that they struggle breaking the bad habit because the emotional is controlling ourselves. And that's why we have to look unto the Lord, the Jesus, because it is a God that created the human being for such a way. Okay? So, and as a massage therapist, do you know what? Pain, 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 pain. My neck hurts, my back hurts, my lower back, my hip, feet, knee, my shoulders. Headache. You can have a headache just because you are dehydrated. You can have a headache because you're overdoing it and you're working so many hours, not listening to yourself, not taking a day off. I mean, I took a day off on Wednesday this week and I was completely off. Okay? Off. I had a bunch to do and I just let go. Even though I did my exercises, if you were here on Wednesday on my live stream, I was exercising with not much energy. But let me tell you, I was feeling great yesterday. And I slept really good before yesterday too. Okay? Wednesday to Thursday. Because I put on the work, even though I was off at home, not doing much. My body told me, it's okay, Rosemary, just hang out, be lazy, and do nothing. Just for one day, it's okay because we don't have to really push ourselves to death. This is about, like I said, drinking more water in the morning when you start your morning. I recommend my clients to have breakfast. If you want to fast certain days, okay, it's okay, but we have to eat smart. We don't have to make it that hard. Oh, and I found out that if you don't have the bad stuff at home, it will make it so much easier. And let's talk about the big families, the people like your partner. They like the ice cream, they eat the frozen pizza, they might eat because you're trying to transform your body, transform it so that your body can function better. And the only way that our bodies can function better is giving to that body what that body really needs to survive. Because we are on the earth to survive. Okay? So, at home, if you have your bad stuff, you have your kids, you control it. You can have at home the snacks that you decide to. You can have at home the bread, the type of bread that you want to. Now, if you have that partner that wants their own stuff that is not healthy, it's not helping you, you see it, you also want to eat it, what will I do? You need to pray harder. You need to pray more. Okay? Putting it away. I will put it in a bag. Okay? Black bag and save it in the refrigerator and just don't see it. If you see it, if you see that chocolate full of sugar in the house and you come from work so tired, it will be hard to say no to the thing because we keep procrastinating, saying, I'll do it later, I'll go on a diet next week. It's not working yet in January. Oh, by the way, today is the last day of January. I forgot. It's not working in January, but guess what? I'll do it in February. And then we'll keep doing the same over and over and over again. That's it. That is why emotional, digging deep into what is going on inside me, in my head, going to a mountain, probably, going on vacation by yourself, think about how you want to feel in a couple of years to come. That will pretty much give you the strength. But most of all, how do you feel right now? How do you feel right now about yourself? Right? Insomnia. So many people struggle with insomnia. You want to heal from inside out. Once that you understand more your body, your emotional, your thinking, feelings, and all that, just do like I'm doing lately. Be quiet. Just shut up and listen to yourself. Sorry, but any other, I don't see. I'm 38 years and I don't see any other way that we can make this transformation physical body to function till we are 16s, 70s, and you name it, other than understanding and knowing ourselves. Because I have the control here on earth. If I go to the store, I am the one having the money to buy my stuff. Why do you have to go to the vegetable ingredients and if you don't have the time to make your salads, go ahead and get a salad that is already prepaid. I mean prepaid, pre-made, whatever, pre-cooked, And the dressings are awful, so you know it. So prepare some dressing because it will might take you like 5 minutes to squeeze some lemon in a bottle, and mustard. If you like mustard, you can put something else. Olive oil, salt, you name it. Okay. So I do have, by the way, a live stream here that is titled "Get Rid of Inflammation," and I am cooking live stream at home, and people like that a lot. So I will be doing more of that. I will have you all a playlist where I'm cooking with common sense. Macronutrients, the most important one is your protein. Okay? That is a long conversation, isn't it? But I want you to think about something. When you eat, listen to your gut. If you ate that meal that was not good for you, what is your body telling you? Does your body like it in a way that you're not feeling sluggish, bloated, okay? You name it. So look into, again, I say it again, and I will die saying hydration, making sure that you drink your water. If you need to add lemon to your water, if you need to add a little bit of salt, if you need to add ginger to your water, strawberries, make it flavory. But the point is to make it happen. Okay, guys, so as a reminder, I am ending the class. And as a reminder, the classes are going to be ending next month in February. And I've been doing this every week since September. So we're going to move on with more videos, exercises, self-care, massages, stretching, you name it. But you want to start first understanding yourself. Again, I tell you. Exercise, I know it's not easy. I know that exercise can be stressful for your body. I know that exercise can put a lot of strain in your joints. I know that you might not be able to go on the floor, which I will prepare some exercises on a chair to help the people that cannot lay on the floor. But everything starts right in your mind. I never did it before, but I'm gonna try it. And you keep going. Even though when you don't have hope, you'll have to do it again. Because one day you'll stop and think, oh my gosh, my body's really changing. I'm getting stronger. Look at my muscles. They're getting better. Look at my muscles right here. Oops, that muscle. So, with that said, thank you for the people that say hello today. And Eric, if you come to Georgia, I will give you a massage. No doubt about it. So stay safe and listen to your body, because your body will thank you and make the right choices, even though when it feels painful, even when you're not sure about it. But if you know that you're doing the right thing, that's all that matters. So God bless you all. I will see you next time. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Thank you.